Hey guys, it's James here and welcome back to the Movie Mad channel. As you know, I go around and look for movies in charity shops, CEX, and add them to my growing collection on there. Mainly, I've tried to stop buying DVDs lately, but I do still buy the odd one in there. In fact, I did actually buy one today and I forgot. So what I'll do is, give me 2 seconds, I'll pause it and I'll show you that first. There we go, I'm back. When I say today, it wasn't actually today. It was Thursday I bought this one. No, it wasn't, it was yesterday. Friday. And the reason I bought it is, first of all, I spotted that from the sign, which is the Arrow really sign. So, you know, if you're going to buy a DVD, and it's going to be Arrow, so, well, it doesn't mean that, I just mean it always seems a sign of quality, that sort of thing. And it's got a lovely slipcase on it, and it actually looked really good. And it's Tales of Halloween, a Halloween classic, and it says the best horror anthology since Trick or Treat, and it's got, I think it's got 5 or 6 short Halloween stories, or I might be wrong, but I thought that's pretty good for, and I say it was £2, and then I looked at the disc, and they're, sorry about the budgies, they're obviously going to part it to herself, but the disc was absolutely perfect. So I paid £1.99 for that, and I thought that's worth it. So say, you know, if that, yeah, 10 children's stories it says on the front, as you can see. There you go. So looking forward to watching that. Probably save it for Halloween. There. So I'm trying to cut down on the DVDs, but when there's some ones as nice as that, I think I'm gonna continue. So we'll show you what else I got. I've been really busy at work, so actually, I didn't think I was going to have a video this week because I only had that one on Friday, and I just happened to coincidentally go in the charity shop, I think it was Thursday afternoon, and they were just putting out some movies there, and today I've been out to a CEX and a couple other charity shops, so I'll show you what I got. So they were putting these ones out. Other thing is, rookie mistake when you're buying Blu-rays, I never actually checked any of these discs, so have a look. So this one is The Next 3 Days with Russell Crowe. Okay, didn't know anything about it. Had a slipcover, but for 99p, thought I'd take it. Oh, the case is cracked. Oh well, sure will survive. Look at the disc. A bit dirty, but it's fine. So I've never heard anything about that one. So what does it say? Russell Crowe stars a man who goes to extreme lengths for love in this nail-biting thriller, directed by Oscar winner Paul Haggis. There you go. From the director of Crash. So pick that one up for 99p. I actually really enjoyed this movie, and that's Blood Diamond with Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't know what it is. Whether it's his whether it's a good South African accent he does, or whether it's not a good South African, I can't tell because I'm not from South Africa. But it just seems to get me every time that it just seems a bit weird, his South African accent. But I think it's a really good movie. So again, for 99p, I'll take it. Let's check the disc. I should have this. Ah, this one's perfect. So I took Blood Diamond. I've watched that several times over and over again, and I really do enjoy that movie. Just so you know, it's a story about diamond smuggling in Africa, and them trying to get out the major dealers. So I picked that one up in the charity shop. These aren't in any particular order. I also went in the CX. I do have a copy Ant-Man, just a disc only, and it's been, was it £10 in CEX about 2 months ago? But it's dropped down to 4, so I took Ant-Man. Everybody says they don't enjoy, well, a lot of people say they don't particularly like this movie. I thought this movie was really good. I think I really enjoyed Ant-Man, especially with Michael Douglas in it. So I really enjoyed that one. So take Ant-Man. So that one and Doctor Strange, I really enjoyed Doctor Strange as well, so very happy with that. So I picked that one up for £4. And I finally, this was in CEX, I wasn't going to pass this up. Universal Soldier with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Best bit in that whole film is when he's in the restaurant and there's like people coming at him, he's fighting because they think he's going to pay the bill. And he goes, and he's got that, probably my Jean-Claude Van Damme impression. You ready for it? I just want to eat. That's what he does. And I think that's a really, really good film with Dolph Lundgren, especially when they're eating the meat in the locker as well. So 90s classic. I'm glad I've picked that one up on Blu-ray. I also picked up this one. Well, I've not got any other seasons on Blu-ray of 24, but it's 24 season 7, and for $1.99 I thought, why not upgrade it. I don't think I've actually watched up to season 7 on that, but at one point I will, and I've got on Blu-ray to do that. Don't know anything about this movie, and it was $1.99, but it's got Gillian Anderson in it, who I really like, and it's also got, what's his name? I forgot. Hugh. I don't know actually what his name is. And it says it's in India 1947. The final victory of India, Lord Mountbatten Stack was overseeing the transition of British India to independence, but meets with conflict. So the story of Indian independence. Always like a sort of history one. Hopefully it's true. Again, let's check out the disc on this one. Couple of smudge marks, but pretty good. Ooh, get that back in there. Also picked up Watchmen in there. I've seen this, but I can't actually remember much about it. Again, for 99p. Oh, has it got this missing? No, it's not. It's not got this missing. It's just the. Oh, has it? Yeah, it's got this missing. Damn, this has not got the Blu-ray in it. Oh, well, maybe that one. See, always check your disc. This one doesn't have the Blu-ray. Oh well, happens I suppose. There you go. I also picked up Black Hawk Down, and I don't know why, because I already got it, but it was 99p. It's a really good movie, but I don't know why I picked that up. Maybe it's just the thrill of finding it for 99p. But there you go. I picked up this one for 99p as well, and it's got Morgan Freeman, Michael Douglas, Robert De Niro, I think another guy. Kevin Kline, that's who it is. And it's Las Vegas. So again, for 99p, don't know much about it, but it looks like a Rat Pack comedy, it says. So let's have a little look. Perfect disc. And again, 99p. So happy with that. I really enjoy this movie with I forgot what his name is. Is that Josh Hartnett, 30 Days a Night, and How to Home and Away, and Melissa George. And again, 99p. You better check this one. So sort of vampire horror up in the Arctic. I really like watching this one, where they all get trapped because it's night constantly. That's an ideal place for vampires to live in it. So great concept, and I do enjoy that movie as well. So pick that one up too. Oh, couldn't pass this up in CX. Classic The Fugitive with Harrison Ford, Tommy Lee Jones. Really good 90s action thriller again. So I've got that one as well. So it's Richard Kimball. He is, Harrison Ford has played Richard Kimball. His wife gets murdered. He gets accused of the murder and put in jail, even though it was somebody else. He escapes to hunt down the killer. Ooh, if you've not seen The Fugitive, I highly recommend that one. When this movie was first coming out, I was really, really excited for it. Somebody called it as a remake of the Omega Man. I know the Omega Man's a remake of something else, but I really like the Omega Man with Charlton Heston and Will Smith and I Am Legend. I thought this was going to be an excellent one. Now, I watched it the first time and I was actually disappointed in the movie the first time. But since I've watched it more and more, it has actually grown on me, and I do like it. So again, for 99p, I was going to take that one. I don't think I've got this one either, which is Sin City with Bruce Willis. Oh, actually, I checked this on I Am Legend. I have done so. And this one here, let's have a look. Oh, I dropped it. There we go. So this one is the Sin City, the recut and extended cut special edition, 2-disc special edition. So there you go. And I paid $1.99 for that. Again, not over the odds, but pretty decent. I watched this movie on, I think it was when I had Now TV or when I had Sky Movies, The Post, and it's always been in CX. It was at £8, £6, £4, and then it was at £4 in CX. It disappeared. So I never actually managed to get it. So to pick up for £2 in the charity shop, delighted. And obviously it's got Tom Hanks and Meryl Streep, and it's the story of the Washington Post, where they had a dilemma about posting certain stories. I think it was about Watergate, their government secrets, and they could have brought down the paper entirely, but they decided to do it anyway. So very happy with that one. Better actually check the disc in there, and it is. Yeah. Excellent. I'll need to pick up a single disc for Watchmen somewhere. So happy to pick that one up too. I was in the charity shop actually today, and they said, "Oh, these two have just came in. You want them $1.99 each?" I said, "Fine, great." So I picked up Allied with Brad Pitt. I've always wanted to see this movie. I've never seen it, and it's from the director of Forrest Gump: Castaway, and it's an intelligence officer. Lenz's wife has been secretly working for the enemy, and only has 72 hours to prove it. So actually, always wanted that. And it's got a lovely slipcover on it, a nice matte slipcover as well. So looking forward to watching that one. And I didn't actually have my phone on me in the charity shop, and they had Avengers Age of Ultron, and I thought, for £2 surely you'll get more trading than £2 at CEX for it, and actually you don't, so you get £2 trading. So I've already got this on 4K, so I didn't really need to pick that one up either, but I did. It was a good disc, good condition. I could have just traded it in for the £2 voucher. I might just do that tomorrow, or if anyone wants to swap it with me for something else, let me know on it. And so today I also went to HMV, and it's an Ocean Terminal in Edinburgh, and in the Ocean Terminal there's a St Columba's charity shop, and I went in there and I seen this one, Al Pacino, Centre for Women. What a great movie that is. And what is it, Chris? The guy who plays Batman, what's his second name? Chris O'Donnell. Yeah, really, really good movie. It's sort of like the Chris O'Donnell learning from Al Pacino. He's tasked with getting paid to look after him because he's blind, and he learns a lot about life, because just because he's blind doesn't mean he can't live his life, and I think he learns a lot from him on there. So this is a really classic movie. I really enjoy this one as well. So again, glad to have that on Blu-ray, and again, perfect disc on there. I did check these ones today. So £2, I thought I'd get that one. Birth of a Nation. It says inspired by a true story. I like war ones, things like that. So I'm presuming it's about the Civil War and things like that in there, and it's quite new. I have seen it advertised, and I've always wanted to see it, so I thought I would pick that one up too. And again, perfect disc. And because I didn't have my phone with me, I don't know whether this is a 50p one at a CEX or a £5 one or a £1 one or anything, but I just like the concept. There was a few others there that I put back, because for £2 each, I'd already spent a lot today and yesterday, so I would do it. So it's a horror, and she's working. It looks like a horror through a vet school. So I just liked the cover. I liked the bit at the back. It looked really horror-y and an 18, so it must be pretty gruesome. So there you go. So I picked that one up too. And I did stop in to HMV because it was payday on Friday, and I thought, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give myself a £20 budget in HMV, and I'll take a couple of Arrow releases for £15. If I have a 4K, I might up it to 25. and they had some 4Ks. They had Spider-Man for Homecoming 4K for $9.99, but I've already got it. Then Men in Black 3, Men in Black $9.99 on 4K, and to be honest, I didn't really want. I'm only going to upgrade to 4K for movies that I really like and I'm going to watch over and over again, or if they're cheap. And that is the one of them. And Ocean's 8, I've not seen that, but I didn't really need that in 4K either, so I just left those. And I picked up 2 Arrow releases now. 12 Monkeys. Seen Big Polly talking about this the other day, but he said he couldn't remember this film. I think this is an absolute classic with Brad Pitt and Bruce Willis, and I picked it up and I could feel it's not got the booklet in it, so it's obviously, it must be a second or third press, and no slip cover, and no book. And I actually put it back because of that, because I could at some point I would have found it in CX with the book, and I took it. But as I was putting it back down, it does say it's a 4K scan, so that convinced me to pick that one up on there, and that's why I picked it up. And plus it's a really good movie. I would have preferred it with the slipcover and with a booklet, but 4K scan. Have a look at the back of the Arrow ones, and I really want a 2K or a 4K scan ones if they can, and the best soundtrack. So this one, see, this one's got 5.1 audio, so that's pretty good. And if you don't know this one, it's a time travel movie about a plague where he has to go back in time and find the army of the 12 monkeys and stop a plague that's wiped out the earth. It's also got, with the Arrow releases, as always, they've got the versatile artwork. I've not actually looked at it. Red or white? I personally prefer the red. I'm going to keep it like that on there. So I picked that one up, and there was a couple other ones in there that I quite fancied. Candyman again. I really wanted to watch that. I've never seen Candyman, so I thought I would pick that one up. But when I picked it up again, it had no booklet, and when I had a look at the back, it just said 1080, shall we say, scan. And I've never seen Heathers, and everybody said it's quite good. And what convinced me about that one is, look, it's got a slipcover. It's a new 4K restoration. Has got 5.1. It had its slipcover, and it looks like it's one of the first pressings. So I can always pick up Candyman later without the booklet, whereas Heathers I might not be able to pick up with a booklet in there. So look, yeah. So this one's got the booklet and everything like that. So I've never seen this film, so I don't know much about it, but it's got the booklet. It's got the artwork. Let me have a little look. I like the white art. Yeah, I'm happy with the. Yeah, so that was my £15 budget. As I said, I was going to spend £20 maybe on myself since it was my payday on there. So I picked that one up too. And as I was going to the counter, there was a few Blu-rays to choose from, but this one is the one I picked up, and it's Child's Play, the original one there. And I've never actually seen it, believe it or not. So I thought I'll take that one for $4.99 as the new one's in the cinema at the moment. I've seen the reviews for that. They say the remake isn't as good, but has got some interesting things. So it says the original and the best. So again, for $4.99, I thought I'll take that for myself on there. I said I had a £20 budget, but I spent a lot at the charity shop as well. But there you go. So Child's Play. So there you go. Nice. So as I say, I didn't have many pickups until Thursday this week, and what have I done? I've went and bought. I'm not going to count them a lot, but that's what happens. Sometimes you go out there and you spot them on the day. I actually had I found Secret Life of Pets on Blu-ray for £2. I've traded that in the CX for £3. Just gets me a voucher for another one, because there is some cracking ones in CX at the moment, but I'm actually all out of vouchers because I've not been hunting as much and not finding as much in the charity shops as I usually do. So hope you enjoyed the video. That's my pickups for this week. If you have any comments, I'd appreciate them. If you have any comments on any movies, when do you think I should watch first? Also, what do you think of the Arrow releases? Do you mind if you've not got the booklet or the slipcover for those. I personally, because it's the other releases, do want to try and get the slipcovers and the booklets, but won't stop me buying a film. But when you've got the option of taking the one, like with the slipcover and the booklet, and getting the other one without it later, like the Candyman, then that's the way I do it. And again, picked up those two. And if there's any thoughts you've got, or you want to subscribe to my channel, I'd appreciate it. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.